Hello students of grade 4. I hope all of you are fine and happy. Let us continue with LFI Educates. We are coming to an end of chapter 1. So keep your books and pencils ready. Today we will be learning about written methods of division, multiples and squares, test of divisibility and factors. The divisor is the number that another number is divided by. Example, 20 divided by 5 equals to 4. Here we say that 5 is the divisor because it is dividing 20 and the answer is 4. Estimate first, then calculate 444 divided by 6. Now, when we estimate 444, we can say it is very close to 450. 450 if we divide by 6. Now 6 into 7 is 42. 5 minus 2 is 3. Now this 0 comes here. Now 6 into 5 is 30. So the answer you're getting is as 75. Now let us calculate this. 444 divided by 6. Now we know that 6 into 7 is 42. Now when you subtract this 4 and 2 you get 2. Now you bring this 4 down, we get this here. Now 6 into 4 is 24. Now when you subtract this you will not get any remainder. So the answer which we are getting here is 74. Now 74 is very close to 75. So we can say that the answer is reasonable and correct. What is the missing number? 160 divided by something is giving you 8. In this type of sums, we have to find the divisor. What you can do is you take 160 and you divide with this answer. That is 8. So 8 into 2 we know is 16. 0, 0. And you bring this 0 down here. Now, most of you will make a mistake here. Now, after you see the 0, you think that the division is over and you will write the answer as 2, which is wrong. Since you brought this 0 down, you need to do one more step of calculation. Now, 8 into 0 is 0. Subtract 0. Now you see that the answer is coming as 20. So can you see the difference? Earlier you had written 2. Now your answer is 20. So we get the final answer, that is 160 divided by 20 equals to 8. There you have it. Easy. Page number 19, question number 4. Hamid has 104 stickers. He has 8 pages in his sticker album. He places the same number of stickers on each page. How many stickers does Hamid have on each page? Hamid, he has 104 stickers and he has 8 pages in the sticker book. So he needs to stick all these stickers in these 8 pages, and each of these pages must have equal number of stickers. So the question is, how many stickers are there in each page? What you need to do is, you simply need to divide 104 by 8. Now 8 ones are 8. Subtract 10 minus 8 is 2. Now you bring this 4 down. 4. Now we know 8 into 3 is 24. So you are not getting any remainder. So the answer you're getting is, so you can say he has 13 stickers on each pages. Square number. The number you get when you multiply a whole number by itself. Example, 4 into 4 equals to 16. So 16 is a square number. When we arrange 16 in a pattern of dots, we get a square. Page number 21, question number 4. Use the digits 1, 2, 5 and 7 to complete these statements. So what we have to do is, we have 4 digits here. 1, 257. Now using only these 4 digits, we have to fill this gap. So let's take the first one. Dash and dash is a multiple of 3. Now using only these 4 numbers. Now there are multiple answers here. You can have, some of you may have a different answer and some of you may have a different answer, and both of you can be correct. So let's see. Now let's take an easy one. We know that 12, 1 and 2, 12 is a multiple of 3. 3 into 4 equals to 12. So I can write 1 and 2, or you can write 1 and 5, 15. 3 into 5 equals to 15. So like I said, there are multiple answers. Both of you can be correct. Now let's look at the second one. Multiples of 9. Now you have to know your tables for this one. We have 2 and 7. That makes 27. We know that 9 into 3 equals to 27. So I can write 2 and 7, that is 27, is a multiple of 9. And finally, a square number. Now what is a square number? A square number is a number that will multiply itself and give you another number. Now I can see 2 and 5, that is 25. Now 5 into 5 equals to 25. So 5 is being multiplied with itself and it is giving you 25. So we can write 25 is a square number. Now at your home you can try to find out other answers which is possible here. Solve these number riddles, and the number is a square number, a multiple of 3 and less than 25. In this question we have to find a number using these 3 clues. So let's start. I want to start from the second one, multiple of 3. Let's write down the multiples of 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, 3 fours are 12, 3 fives are 15, 3 sixes are 18, 3 sevens are 21, 3 eights are 24. Now I will not go beyond 24 because the number is less than 25. So because if I go beyond 24, it will be more than 25. So I will just write till 24. Now the number is a multiple of 3 and is less than 25. So the number is somewhere around here. Now let's look at the first clue. A number is a square number. So from here, which number do you think is a square number? 3. 3 is not a square number because the number will not multiply itself and give you 3. Similarly, 2 into 3 is 6 and 6 into 1 is 6. 6 is also not the answer. Now 9. 3 into 3 equals to 9. So 9 is a square number and it is a multiple of 3 and it is less than 25. 12. Is 12 a square? No, it is not. Similarly, 15 is also not a square number, 18 is also not a square number, 21 is also not a square number, and 24 as well is not a square number. So we just have number 9. So the number they are talking about is 9. Test of divisibility. Divisible. It means it can be divided without a remainder. That means when you divide, it will not have any remainder. A number can be divided by 2 if the last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. The example is 4578. In this number, the last digit is 8. So this means 4578 can be divided by 2. 114. The last digit is 4. So this number also can be divided by 2. 250. The last digit is 0. So this means this can be divided by 2, or it is divisible by 2. A number can be divided by 5 if the last digit is 0 or 5. Example 35. The last digit is 5, so we can divide 35 by 5. 780. We see here the last digit is 0. This means 780 can be divided by 5. A number can be divided by 10 if the last digit is 0. Example, 20, 560, 800. We see here in these three numbers, the last digits are 0. So all these numbers can be divided by 10, or we can say it is divisible by 10. And a number can be divided by 100 if the last two digits are 0. For example, 500, 4700 and 9000. We see here the last digits of these numbers are 0, 0. This means these numbers can be divided by 100 or is divisible by 100. Page number 22, question number 3. Pair these numbers so that the difference between each pair is divisible by 5. In this question, we have to find the pair of numbers whose difference is divisible by 5. Now, we just learned the divisibility test for 5. The last number has to be either 0 or 5 for a number to be divided by 5. Let's try to find out some pairs. Now, firstly, let's take an example of 89 and 66. 89 minus 66. 9 minus 6 is 3. 8 minus 6 is 2. So we're getting 23. 23 is not divisible by 5. So this pair is not divisible by 5. Secondly, 74 minus 39. 4 minus 9. I cannot subtract 9 minus from 4. So I will borrow. So this will be 6. This will be 14. So 9 minus from 14 is 5. Now 6, if you subtract 3 from 6, you get 3. So 35 is a number which is divisible by 5. Okay, let's try to find one more. Now I have one number here, 48, and another number, 23. So what I am doing here is I am just looking at the last digit to make it easy. This is a trick. Since the last digit has to be either 0 or 5, I am just looking at the last digit. Now 8 minus 3 I know is 5. So I am looking at a number which is 8 and 3 in the last digit. So I got 48 and 23. So 8 minus 3 is 5. 4 minus 2 is 2. So 25 is again divisible by 5. 48 and 23 is a pair whose difference is a multiple of 5. I can see many pairs here whose difference is a multiple of 5. So please try to do that on your own. Page number 23, question number 6. Using all the digits 0, 1, 5 and 6, find the largest odd number divisible by 5. Find the smallest number greater than 1000 that is divisible by 5. Now we have to find the largest odd number that is divisible by 5. Now we have 4 digits. Now for a number to be divisible by 5, the last number has to be either 0 or 5. Now for a number to be odd, we cannot have a number which is 0 in the end. So we cannot use 0 in the end. So we have to use the number 5. So the last number of this particular number will be 5, because 1 and 6, if I write in the last number, I will not get a number which is divisible by 5. When we write the largest number, we always write the biggest number first. Now here that is 6. Now after that is 1, because 5 I have already written. So I have to use 1, then 0, then 5. So I get a number which is 6105, which is the largest odd number divisible by 5. 6105 is the largest odd number divisible by 5 using the numbers 0, 1, 5 and 6. Now let's look at question number B. Find the smallest number greater than 1000 that is divisible by 5. I have 4 empty spaces to write the numbers. Now, the smallest number greater than 1000 that is divisible by 5. When we write the smallest number, we use the smallest digit that is there in the number, but we cannot use 0, because if we use 0 in the front, that will not be counted, because if I write 0156, this number is only 156. Now this is 156, so 0 does not have any value here. So the second smallest number is 1. So after that I will write 0. Now after that the smallest number is 5. But I cannot write 5 because this has to be in the end, because it has to be divisible by 5. And I cannot use 6 in the end, because if I write 6 in the end, the number will not be divisible by 5. So that means 6 will come here. So this is the smallest number greater than 1000 that is divisible by 5. So 1065 is the smallest number greater than 1000 that is divisible by 5 using the digits 1, 0, 5 and 6. Factor: a whole number that divides into another number without a remainder. Example: 6 when you divide by 2 you get 3, and 6 when you divide by 3 you get 2. So 2 and 3 are the factors of 6. Page number 25. Question number 3. 2 is a factor of both 12 and 18. Write down 2 more numbers greater than 1 that are factors of both 12 and 18. So let's start by writing down the factors of 12. These are the factors of 12. 1 into 12 will give you 12. 2 into 6 will give you 12. 3 into 4 will give you 12. So these numbers will multiply and give you 12. Therefore, they are known as factors. Now let's see what are the factors of 18. I have written down the factors of 18. 1 into 18 is 18. 2 into 9 is 18. 3 into 6 is 18. In the question it is written 2 is a factor of both 12 and 18. So here we have 2 and 2. So 2 is a factor of both 12 and 18. Write down 2 more numbers greater than 1 that are factors of both 12 and 18. So if you look here, 3 is present in both the numbers, and also 6. We can say 3 and 6 are the factors of both 12 and 18. Factor bug. Now let's take an example of 24. Now 1 into 24 is 24, 2 into 12 is 24, 3 into 8 is 24, 4 into 6 is 24, 6 into 4 is 24, 8 into 3 is 24, 12 into 2 is 24, and 24 into 1 is 24. So we say that the factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. If we see that the numbers are being repeated, you just need to write once. That is all we have for today. Thank you very much and have a good day.